Comics Plus, what is going on? My name is Akasan.
What's up, Super Crew? DC Sun Who?
And, what was that last part?
Who?
Why?
Explain later.
Okay.
We're
We're in Attack on Titan world, and then sometimes we're in the Book of Boba Fett. But we just got finished watching the Book of Boba Fett, so
that's right.
I will start editing this as soon as possible. But
make sure you check out the Patreon so you can see the reaction.
There you go. It'll be up often late, but always great. But before he goes home, I figured we'd just check out Honest Trailer's Arcane.
Yeah, which I don't know how to feel about it because I loved Arcane.
They do it to everybody.
Oh no, I know, but I'm like, do I want to watch it? Is it gonna ruin my opinion of the series?
I mean,
or am I gonna find something funny about it?
I mean, at this point, if Screen Junkies is ruining it, like I feel like Screen Junkies' best stuff is doing stuff you hate or like it's not that good. Yeah. Like if it's
okay.
universally
liked, it's not so bad.
Correct.
Okay.
And if it's universally liked, it's harder for Screen Junkies to make it funny. That's the thing. But like whatever they did last time, the last thing I watched from them was one of their best ones they did, and I can't even remember what
it was.
But it was something that I generally did not really feel like that interested in the show. I thought it was kind of like disappointing, and they called it. Maybe
because I want to say the last thing that I remember seeing was maybe Hawkeye.
Maybe that's the one that was pretty good. They called it
Hawkeye. I want to say
they called it out on everything, and I'm like, exactly. So we'll see how they do with Honest Trailers.
Cool.
Here we we'll use this one. That'll work. That's right. It's animation.
That's right. On a streaming trailer.
From the guy who wrote Toy Story 2 and an NFT crypto show, so I guess it evens out. Plus 2 literal names. Comes a show based on the game.
Did not know that.
13-year-old cousin, all their favorite slurs. Arcane, League of Legends. Experience a surprising hit, as in it was a surprise this wasn't crap, with a story that goes deeper than punch the other team's crystal until it explodes, and an animation style that imagines, what if DreamWorks still cared? In a show that mixes cyberpunk, steampunk, skatepunk, and Punky Brewster to explore
that was good.
And bottoms, and prove that in the conflict between the elite ruling class and the masses who live in fear and squalor, there are very fine people on both sides. Enter a world where everyone is covered in buckles. And meet grown-up Bratz dolls Vi and Jinx. One is an ex-con turned narc who reloads her fist like Henry Cavill.
That's right.
That's
good. That's good. Bites her lip like Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh, what?
They may be on opposite sides of a techno-magic war, but they're both way too cute to be anything but the heroes. I mean, right? In a show that goes all in on the everyone good is hot, while everyone bad is physically deformed trope. Watch. Good.
That's
Evil. Good. Evil. Hot. But one arm, so
evil.
Super evil.
Yeah.
Good. Also, aww. While these madcap Jinx go down in the Undercity, take the elevator up to Piltover for Supply Chain Issues, the series.
The Hex Gates must remain open. Piltover's status as a global shipping lane depends on it.
Without the Hex Gates, my goods cannot reach foreign markets till winter.
In this walled paradise where magic is like science, and science is like CrossFit.
Careful not to drop your nuts.
The rise and fall of Jace, a himbo who invents new ways to make the poors work faster.
The Atlas Gauntlets. The mining colonies and the fishers can work faster and without fatigue.
He'll get seduced by power, and maybe his friend Victor too.
We're partners. No, not in front of all of them.
Ew.
When guys and gals go right up to the edge of being more than pals, but nothing more.
You're hot, Cupcake.
Can't jeopardize that China release. Either that or French animators make everything look sexual. Probably both. So dive into a sprawling new adventure that's so much better than how it sounds on paper. Mixing tons of Easter eggs for game fans with fully fleshed out characters and themes.
They've got plenty while we're down here scraping together coins.
Mixing prequel level plot lines.
Exactly the sort of thing we wanted to fix with Hex Tech, not just trade disputes.
With anime style action that might as well have them yelling out their attack names.
Star Wars prequels. Nice.
And somehow mixing Imagine Dragons with music you'd actually listen to. No, this gym has to be a fluke. Don't push your luck.
Good point.
Stupid good video game show.
Good point.
Starring sister from another resistor.
Mr. S, you're my prince.
Elizabeth from BioShock Infinite.
Oh wow.
Yes!
She does look like her.
Professor Cuddles, MD. Mommy issues.
Oh, wow.
A genius with a cough. Oh, he's screwed.
Yeah.
Dexter's Lab.
Oh.
If you do not smoke this, we have a problem. TVA's #1 ranked player. Little Buff Boys. Do or do not. I'm going to cost you extra.
Oh,
Are they okay?
that's so messed up.
Mom! Bye!
Jinx.
Lol. What?
I think it should have been W.
Very unclear how species works in Piltover. Seems like it's 99.99% human, and then every once in a while there's like one hamster. Must be really hard to date.
I
The first
mean,
rule of Fight
yeah.
Club is we don't talk about Bruno.
What?
Find the Halo.
Win the war.
Did you ever
Who
see Encanto?
patrols? The Paw Patrol.
What?
Please oil the door.
Hold on.
It keeps going.
Very good. See? That wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad, that one.
That, and the unfortunate thing is, a lot of that was true.
I mean,
I hadn't thought about that though, because it's like, and you would think that
do or do not, it's going to cost you extra.
yeah, do or not is going to cost you extra, but also how they had the heroes and the villains. Given the heroes were always conflicted, and their stories, their backstories were interesting. That's true. All the villains had some type of deformity and stuff like that, just like in a comic book.
Right.
Most of your villains are
Right.
deformed at one point or another, where your heroes tend to be more aesthetically balanced. So it's like, all right, that makes sense.
So where does that leave Victor?
Right in the middle.
Right? Because he was fighting it, and then he got better, and then he
Yeah,
Victor.
because Victor, I could see as being the catalyst for moving things to another area, but also him being in the gray area.
I wonder where they put the one thing I'm surprised they didn't jump on the fact that there were so many comic influences and references in terms of you had your Tony Stark, you had your Victor Von Doom, you know, there were so many like little things, and like the only one that they kind of jumped on was the Harley Quinn one.
Quinn.
That was an easy one.
And
So
Star
right
Wars,
there,
which is funny because
yeah.
it's like touching on the prequels, and it's like prequels, and it's like, oh, he means Star Wars prequels because that's what they're talking about, the Trade Federation. Yeah. So it's like, oh, but you know what I liked about that? They kept it short.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't the main focus. Like you talk about it, and then it's done, and you move on.
And then I think they also did a really good job of bringing up how toxic the League community is, or what I've been told. I mean, I've played it, I've had a lot of fun, and like I've never seen it that bad. I've never seen it that, maybe because I'm playing at a different time or a different region or something, but I've never seen the way they're talking. That hasn't been experienced on my side, and everybody with me. There has been some people where if you don't play a certain way, you start getting slammed for it. But overall, I've had a good time. But yeah.
Boy, did I dodge a bullet. Because if I start playing, they're going to not be happy with me. But I'm going to start playing, actually. Because I want to, specifically because of that series.
I mean, in all likelihood, though, you're probably going to end up
playing as everyone.
No, you're going to be into the other one, whatever the Chinese or Japanese version is. Like it's in Japanese on our side, but there's whoever made a deal with DC to essentially have Superman running around doing that. Yeah. It's called
you sent me
Arena. I think it's called Arena or something like that.
Yeah,
Ice Cold. Thank you for
me
following.
Something before. Yeah. I need to get that. I think I downloaded the
so Wonder
the
Woman's
app.
on there, and some other people. It's some wild stuff. But
I just want it for the S.
For the what?
The S.
Oh, the S. Okay, enunciate. Peace out.